You're okay, Johnny. It's to you. Sucking my dick.
On the news, a rare dime hidden for decades sells for.
I'm gonna hit this Benjamin. That sounds like a good plan to me.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the
shit, the mic's on.
Empire of the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes to the air like smoke from a roaring fire. Salivating for a little slice of that sweet carnal desire. On your marks, get ready, set, go!
Why is it so quiet?
On your marks, get ready, set,
Sounds fun to
go!
me.
On your marks, get ready, set, go! On your marks, get ready, set, go! On your marks, get ready, set, go! So get on with the show!
Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the Pacific Northwest, this is TWO Stone. I'm Johnny.
And I am Marco, and what another glorious Tuesday it is, and what a wonderful month it is. I am so glad that it's October. You have no idea.
I love October. I love the scary season. I got the card. I got some pumpkins today to carve up.
Oh yeah, what you carving?
I don't know yet. I got 4 big, good-sized pumpkins. Not huge, but normal pumpkin, like the one on the right there.
Sure.
I like to do pornographic pumpkin images.
I don't know what I expected, to be honest. I don't expect anything less.
I would like to cut out some boobs, maybe.
Some boobs.
Boobies.
Boobies.
I'm in a great mood today. Great news.
Oh yeah?
I don't have to go to Wisconsin. And my court ordeal for being arrested for marijuana, still in 2025, is now over.
So did you settle? What happened?
So I called the attorney today and I go, I don't want to book a flight. I don't want to go there. I'm not going to go. What's going to happen to me? And he goes, well, you can plead guilty and we could do it by teleconference. And I says, well, then what's... So basically what happened is I pled guilty. I got a $500 fine, 3 days in jail. And I already time served, and they basically took my bail money. So I don't have to go back. I'm done. I just got number 19 on my rap sheet.
God damn it. Even when you're trying to keep it straight, you just can't.
I can't. And 12 of the 19 are marijuana charges.
Yeah, that is fucking wild. That over half of those are marijuana charges.
Now, as you as a taxpayer,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, putting me in jail, arresting me, getting attorneys, it cost me, well, my attorney cost $5,000.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So now because I got caught with 8 grams of weed, it cost me $5,000. It cost the state of Wisconsin at least $10,000.
All to end up paying a fine of $500?
Exactly. By the time you pay the cop's salary, the judge's salary, the people to jail's salary, the actual having me in jail,
Right?
but $10,000. You paid $10,000 to get $500 out of me. How does that make sense?
I have no fucking clue, man. That's why I'm not a lawyer. That's why I smoke weed.
And if I didn't get a lawyer, I would have had to go up there and I probably would have done more jail time. But I got a good lawyer. He's, I keep him, I give him his retainer at the beginning of the year every year, and he's always well worth it.
You just give him a preemptive retainer every year.
Yep. Because there's going to be legal problems, especially when we're doing what we're doing, because we have made somebody upset, Marco.
What do you mean we?
I got a letter today, and I blow them off all the time. It's like, whatever. It's a couple words. You guys suck or whatever.
Sure.
Somebody today spent their time writing an eloquent letter on how much they hate us.
Now define eloquent letter, because that it would imply that they sent you something in the mail.
No, they sent it. They emailed it to me.
Oh, it's an email. Okay, that makes a little more sense. But please go on.
And you can always email me anytime. marijuanahappyhour@gmail.com. I check them once every 3 months. But anyways, I'll just read it to you real quick.
How old is this email, by the way?
This came after last week's show.
Okay.
Okay. We did pretty well last week. We had a great show last week.
I think so. Sure. Pretty standard.
And this one is from Marilyn Marvin. That's her name. Marilyn Marvin. So it's a woman. So let's just start it there. All right.
Okay. Fair.
Dear hosts Marco and Johnny, I am writing to express my profound disappointment and concern regarding the content of your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Too Stoned with Marco and Johnny. As a listener who intentionally turned in hoping for insightful discussions on cannabis culture and lighthearted entertainment, I have been repeatedly alienated by the show's glorification of drug use, persuasive abusive language, and overall promotion of immature, uninformed perspectives that I can only describe as intellectually vacant.
Okay. First of all, she's not entirely wrong.
No, I'm like, okay, I'm owning this. Yep.
Yeah. Your point is?
To continue. First and foremost, I mean, is this somebody that's smart writing like this?
Do you have a thesis statement? Jesus Christ.
I've never, ever gotten a letter like this from anybody. And I would never usually read the hate mail, but this one is so like... And the main reason I'm reading it to you is I don't understand a lot of the words.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Now it's making even more sense.
All right, to continue. First and foremost, the casual normalization and celebration of excessive drug consumption is nearly every episode sends a dangerous message to your audience.
I blame you for that one.
Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
Particularly younger listeners who may view you as relatable influencers. Come on.
We are blacklisted on YouTube as 18 plus. What the fuck do you expect?
There is no teenage boy listening to our show going, I want to be like those guys.
No. No fucking way. There are literally teenage boys making more money on Twitch live streaming themselves walking down the street than what they're doing right now. Nobody wants to be us. That's why we're doing it.
And lady, I hate to tell you this is the clean show on the network. This is our clean show.
Yeah, this is me trying to train Johnny to be somehow internet worthy, like internet safe. And it only is just going downhill from here. And I'm kind of just invested in this at this point. There's really no point anymore.
I think last night we came up with the perfect solution of getting me an electric shock collar. Every time I start going full, what do you call it, edgelord? You shock me back into reality.
Yeah, but again, I've also brought up that because you're such a fucking freak, I think you would find some sick way to twist it into, and you would get some sort of sick pleasure out of it, and then it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like that movie with Richard Pryor and Willy Wonka, Stir Crazy. They kept
I thought you were talking about Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
pretty much the same movie, but I liked every time they tried to punish that guy, he'd come out like of the hole. He goes, "Oh God, that was great! Oh my God, can I go back in? I've literally had the best sleep I've ever had." They serve him the shitty food. He's like, "This is delicious."
Right.
Everything they try to do to punish the guy, he's like, "I love it."
Yeah, that's you. I think you would just find some way to twist it and make it fun.
Yeah, I have never considered myself a relatable influencer.
No. Anybody anybody who listens to this and considers them relatable. First of all, how do you have less brain cells than Johnny at this point, and you're still breathing?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. We're only about 10% into it. Let me know when you want to stop.
Oh please, no, please, just get this over with. Let's just get this over with.
Episodes routinely feature hosts and guests boasting about intoxication levels. Well, I don't remember one guest ever bragging about an intoxication level. I've never bragged about my intoxication level. That's false.
Also, lady, Lorenzo is heavily medicated, and so is my brother. So lay off.
Yeah, and their prescription.
Yes, prescription. They are prescribed that shit. That is what we were talking about.
And not one of our guests. This is all me. Okay, I'm going to admit it right now. None of our guests are responsible for this letter. Our guests have been nothing but great.
Absolutely.
They've done nothing to put our show in danger. They've done nothing other than be gracious guests in our home, and we like to treat our guests fairly. And that I'm going to disagree with that.
I will disagree with that, because at least the one thing that we can offer people who come onto the show, which by the way, you're more than welcome to come on the show and voice your displeasure.
I would love to talk to this lady because she can write, at least.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, you seem like a very eloquent speaker. At least I would love to hear your opinion and voice your displeasure, at least for an episode. What do you think? Although I'm sure she'll get into it later in the email, but please go on.
No, I would love to have her on, and I won't call you one name. I will talk to you like an adult. I'm capable of doing that, believe it or not. Okay, intoxicated, dismissing health risks in framing heavy use as a badge of honor. What?
Okay, again, that's you.
Yeah, once again, it's about me. Without any balanced discussion of potential consequences like addiction, mental health impacts, or legal ramifications, this humor or edginess, it's irresponsible advocacy that undermines legitimate efforts to educate or responsible consumption.
Did ChatGPT write this? What the fuck?
This has got to be. This can't be real, right?
This sounds. Yeah, I understand what she's saying, but I'm like, this is way too fucking eloquent for hate mail. Like, why is there so much effort put into this?
I don't see anybody writing this much. Like I said, I used to write like this when I was a kid. That's got me through school.
Well, I will commend you for your reading on this so far.
In a time when substance abuse remains a public health crisis, your platform has a duty to elevate the conversation rather than devolve into recklessness endorsements. What?
Then pay us. We're doing this shit for free. Who are we hurting?
Compounding the issue is a relentless use of abusive and derogatory language, which poisons the listening experience and fosters a toxic environment. Profanity-laced tirade slurs directed at marginalized groups. Now, what marginalized groups have we ever go after?
Also, for the record, Johnny is half black, in case you forgot. So Johnny is part of this marginalized group, if not more so.
Yeah, you know how many Milanos there are in this world? Not many.
Yeah, you know why? Because they fucking lie.
The black population is only 13%. My population is about 2%.
Yes,
And,
that's what I mean.
Yeah. And I'm out here. What marginalized groups have we ever made fun of? I can't think of anything that we've done that was mean. Maybe we did. I'm high every time.
Again, I don't know what you mean by we. I try my best to be cordial and polite to try and get some air of fucking, some air of intelligence or something into this show, but apparently it's not working.
I think she's reading the chat, and I think this is all Pa's Reality's fault. He's here with the Halloween skulls.
Don't blame this on Paz. It's not his fault. You know it's not his fault.
Marginal, okay, are belittling remarks towards guests or topics that are not authentic comedy. You're lazy. Shortcuts that alternate diverse audience and perpetuate harm. What?
What are you talking about?
I fast forwarded through the segments that devolve into crude, unfiltered rants, only to find the pattern repeats ad nauseum. This isn't free speech. It's a failure to create content that respects basic human dignity. What?
I think she's basically she gave us the roundabout way of saying that we have a reoccurring pattern of like retelling stories or just rambling about nothing or yada 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 whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ain't too far off there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally, the dumb factor can't be overlooked. What starts as stoner banter quickly spirals into vapid, uninformed hot takes on everything from politics to pop culture. Uninformed hot takes? That is the... Yes, you are right there too. That's basically if I was going to describe my show, it would be uninformed hot takes.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, the only reason I would say that you're wrong, well, technically, I would say that you are correct, is I can't think of a word that's even less than uninformed.
All right. I can take some constructive criticism.
Okay, 1 point to you for that one, ma'am.
Jokes that land as juvenile pranks rather than clever wit, coupled with smug dismissal of complexity, make the show feel less entertainment and more like an echo chamber of Arrested Development. Okay, not too far off there either.
Again, I blame you.
It's like they're writing a letter saying how much they hate me, and you're just here going, I just work here. All right. Juvenile pranks, echo chamber for Arrested Development. It's frustrating to invest time in a podcast that squandered its potential on low effort shtick instead of delivering the sharp, substantive humor that could actually engage and challenge listeners. Urge you the direction of Too Stoned.
Guess what? My mom's already disappointed in me, so I don't really care.
Consider implementing content warnings. Well, did you watch the beginning of the show? There's a content warning every time.
Yes. Have you not listened to the intro of the show? Not a lot of people have heavy metal intros.
Inviting expert guests for balanced perspectives, toning down the vitriol.
What expert guest is going to come onto the show for free? Fuck off.
In striving for smarter scripting.
What scripting?
Scripting? It's a fucking podcast. We're not doing a goddamn play. Your audience deserves better. Really? Okay.
I will say that's your opinion. And also I would say there's this neat little thing called the internet, where if you don't like the show, there's literally dozens upon millions of other things that you could go and listen to if you really don't like us that much.
Yeah, I don't even. I hope this. Okay, we're almost done.
Oh, Jesus, I thought we were done. All right.
You got one letter. It's giving us fucking a half hour worth of material. Creators with a platform that reach, smarter scripting. Your audience deserves better. And so do you, as creators with a platform that reaches thousands. I hope the feed. What? You think our profile reaches thousands?
What the fuck? Wow, you really overestimate our reach. Holy shit.
Whoa. We're talking about the 5s or the 6s. People.
Yeah.
All right.
On Rumble, we get like maybe 100 on a good day.
Yeah, we get 100. We're excited. We're literally celebrating.
Yeah, dude, we're cruising on 100. Thousands? You are out of your fucking mind, lady.
I hope this feedback prompts positive change. Otherwise, I'll be unsubscribing and encouraging others to do the same. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I look forward to hearing you plan these concerns. Well, we are addressing your concerns. Cunt.
Yes.
Lady, sorry.
Actually, Johnny, I was going to say, would you mind if you let me handle this one?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You're probably be more suited as the MHH spokesman.
Right. I do try to bring some sort of modicum of respect and dignity to this program and to this network when I appear here. However, I feel obligated to do this. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Go fuck yourself. Go unsubscribe, bitch. I don't care.
We officially... When you piss Marco off...
I don't fucking care. I really don't.
We officially accept your resignation, lady.
What's the phrase? Duly noted and ignored.
Yeah, now go home and I don't. Here's the thing with shows with me, and this is what gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to go on and do the exact same show that everybody else does with the same script, the same attitude, the same words, the same vibe, the same everything, so we can get more followers?
No. I'd rather we do it like this, to where it's 100% raw, it's 100% real, and if people like us, great, and if not, then they have the freedom to send us a fucking thesis statement that puts Martin Luther to shame. Jesus fucking Christ.
If I cared about how many people listen to my show, I did a show the other night that did 500 views here on Rumble,
Which is wild.
Now, if I wanted to build my audience and cared about eyes on my show, I would just do the same goddamn show every time like everybody else does once they finally hit something. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't care. Yeah. I can't sit and do a phony show.
No.
For listeners.
I really don't get why people want to have a fucking morning radio show, but on YouTube. It doesn't make sense to me, Eddie. If that's what people want, fine. That's what people want to spend their money on, fine. That shit drives me up the fucking wall. That's why we do this.
Yeah, like we say, we'd rather do it to no one than be a couple of sellouts and do it to millions, even though the money would be better. But, money only does so much.
Exactly. Money only gets you so far. And like I've said this on the show many times, and I know this is going to piss Marilyn off because I've said this before many times. Get used to it. The second that you pay me money to do something, it stops being fun because it becomes a job. If I got paid to do this, then yeah, this shit does suck. But I'm doing this for free. So who fucking cares?
Yeah, if me and Marco were getting paid and had to do this show every week, we would be going, fuck this.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it.
If I was trying to actually invest money to do some actual broadcasting, why would I do it here on my fucking phone? Why would I not invest money? I might as well just go to fucking public broadcasting or some shit. if I was actually fucking serious about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, we're here to have fun. We're here to be with people that are smoking weed alone that want to be in a smoking circle.
Exactly.
That's what we're here
Yes.
for. We're not here to become podcast billionaires or follow the rules. And we got to deal with this as broadcasters, I guess. You got to deal with this, I guess, as an artist.
But the fact that you get hate mail just means you're doing something right.
So Jim Brewer, which leads me to Jim Brewer's story, and I'd play his thing, but I'm too scared of the copyright thing. I don't know why I care that this channel gets taken down or not.
Right.
But he summed it up great, and we'll move on to the next segment after this. But he said he got an offer to do the Florida Gators thing where there was going to be 70,000 people there, and they were going to pay him $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, and it was me, Dave Attell, and a couple other comedians. So they go, well, here's the $30,000, but you can't smoke, you can't talk about drugs, you can't talk about the chancellor, and you can't talk about all this shit, right?
So there goes about 80% of their jokes.
And he goes, okay, that's fine. I'll just go out and do Goat Boy for 20 minutes, get my $30,000 check, and leave. And he goes, and then I'm standing there and I watch David Tell goes out, lights a cigarette, starts swearing. He goes, yeah, the chancellor up there said I can't mention his name, but you know what? This is for the fucking kids tonight. So, hey, chancellor, go fuck yourself. And murdered. Went out and did the David Tell set like David Tell did it. He sees Jim on the side of the stage. He goes back. He goes, well, I guess I'm not getting paid. And then he goes, I went out and ate shit for money. I went out and ate. That 20 minutes seemed like 20 years on that stage, just there for the money. You money grubbing piece of shit.
Exactly, yeah.
And David Tell, he goes after the show, he goes, well, dude, that you gave up a $30,000 check? He goes, yeah, but I just gained 99,000 fans.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Who works better? The great Eddie Spector is here. We love Eddie Spector. He wouldn't write us a bad letter.
Of course. Of course Eddie Spector would show up in October of all fucking times.
I love Eddie Spector. This is Eddie's time of the year. He's out doing his ghost tours.
Yes, absolutely.
God, ghost tours, taking chicks to ghost tours, instant getting laid.
Oh, yeah. That shit is awesome.
I mean, I think that guy found his wife giving tours.
I think he did say that. Speaking of which, we had Eddie Spector on the show a long ass time ago. But if you go dive deep enough into the archives, we did have Eddie on there, and we had a fucking blast.
Yeah, we got to get Eddie back on. I just lose so much track of time and contact with people.
Yeah, why are you in charge of this?
I don't know. I'm not good. I thought I'd emailed somebody back like 3 months ago. Now they hate me. Eddie, I think I met you last week, but we've known each other almost 15 years.
Jesus Christ, man.
Time for me just doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you become a vampire and you become immortal. Time means nothing.
Well, the main reason I don't check my emails is because of the email we got earlier today.
the emails that you expect.
Yeah, you suck. Okay, I know. I kind of knew that, but thanks for reinforcing it.
You just reply. You just send them back an email that just says like neat.
Neat. Duly. Yeah. I'm going to write back. Duly noted.
Yeah, duly noted. Neat. Also, another one that you could probably do is that you could just get like a random JPEG or whatever of a blank job application, and just send that to them.
Yeah, I know. I ask anybody that wants to criticize what we do to try doing it once. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Try to find somebody with chemistry that doesn't walk all over you, that can follow what you're doing. 2 hours. Go ahead. Try it.
Yeah, not to say we don't step over each other's toes sometimes, but it's a lot tougher when you're not in the same room. But you wouldn't know that. You're just sitting there listening with your thumb up your ass, typing away.
Yeah, Eddie says not only giving ghost tours get you laid, but living on a boat gets you
Of
laid.
course.
Yeah,
Of
Eddie,
course.
yeah, right, dude. 15 years. That's crazy. It's been that long. It's fucking 22 years old when I met you. The great Eddie. Oh, Jesus.
How the hell
Right.
did you bump into Eddie anyway?
He did a show called God damn, fuck Eddie, you're gonna kill me if I can't remember the name of the show. I'm really high, Eddie. I'm sorry.
This is the one that he talked about when he was on the show last time.
Yeah, he did. He was a podcaster back in the day, and he was me and him would go on each other's shows once in a while and hang out. We're podcast friends, you know what I mean?
Okay, old school buddies back in the day. Gotcha.
Simplicity was the name of his show.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of it. I'll have to check it out.
So fucking good. It's like cool stories for idiots.
Okay.
He kind of reminds me. He kind of had a little bit of Marco in him, but when he was younger, like really high intelligence that can explain intelligent things to stupid people. That's why he called it simplicity. He would simplify everything to a point where you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, yeah." Yeah,
okay,
all right.
yeah, I can.
Cool. I got you.
Yeah, that's pretty much my entire life is breaking shit down to layman terms.
And yeah, he would come on. He was friendly. He's still friends. I think he's still friends with my wife. I don't know if they talk, but you know,
I don't know if they talked recently.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still friends, but you know, I haven't talked to the ex-wife in a while, so you never know.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but as soon as any of my buddies' chicks stops being their chick, or if something goes on, I'm just like, bitch, I don't know you.
Yeah, I intentionally, if I'm your friend, like true friend, I won't talk to your woman.
Exactly.
I have four words. I have 4 words for my buddies' women. Yes, no, thank you, and please. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely, because you're supposed to be a gentleman and you're supposed to not break your friend's trust.
I will never sit in a room with them alone either. If like they leave the room or whatever, I'll go out and have a cigarette or something. I will not sit in a room with a guy's woman because I'll seduce them and I'll fuck them and I'll lose a friend. I can't control myself.
See, you remind me of those advertisements in GTA that make fun of sex addicts. Like on the radio.
Your wife is fine, he says. Okay. I'm sorry. Eddie cut in there for a second. Sorry.
No. I was going to say, sure she is, Eddie. Sure she is. That's all I have to say.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's tough. I love you guys. I'm going to bed so much. Love you too. I love much of you guys. God. My God. All right, Eddie, we're going to have you on soon.
Absolutely, especially for October. We got to have Eddie on for sure.
Yeah, I mean, let's get you on close to Halloween whenever you have some time, because I know you this is your busy time and need your rest, buddy. So thanks for checking out. Love you, buddy.
Yeah,
and we'll see you. We'll talk to you shortly.
Yeah, even if we can't get you on here, even if you can just go on Johnny's show on Rumble, I'll happily jump in and join you for that too.
Yeah, maybe a simplicity episode from out of nowhere. I love that guy. He's great. Dude, it's just I think a lot of people don't underestimate doing what you love over making money.
Right.
Does Eddie have a lot of money? No. But goddamn it, that guy is he sings, he acts, he's literally been on television, regular television.
Right.
He's in a great band back in the day. We should plug some of his music. He was really good.
Yeah, I tried he told me the name of it, and I tried looking it up, but I could not find it for the life of me.
Yeah, I'll have to send you some over. I'll have to get some up on the playlist. But yeah, I mean, just a 1,000 talented guy, never chased a dollar in his life. I love guys like that.
Absolutely, a true artist.
And I'm sure you'd love to be. I'm sure you'd love to have a lot more money, but who wouldn't?
Exactly. Who wouldn't want more money? It's it's something that I've talked about with my musician friends. I have a buddy of mine who's played bass for probably like some odd 20 or almost 30 years. He's played in like all sorts of different bands, and I asked him about his opinion on like, quote unquote selling out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he said, like, well, if you would have asked me that question when I was a teenager, I probably would have said something along the lines of, nah, man, I wouldn't sell out my song. Fuck that. It's not about the money, man. It's about the music. But if somebody called me up and said, hey, this is Ford Motor Company, don't ask how we got your phone number. We want to pay you $1,000 to use your song in a car commercial. I'd be like, dude, fucking take it.
Yes. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Absolutely. He's just like, you really want to give me money for that stupid fucking song I did? Sure, it's yours, buddy.
Where is Musical Integrity? What happened to it?
They starved it out.
No, it's funny because like once people stop selling records, all of a sudden, having a Miller beer sign up on behind you while playing, not that big of a deal anymore, is it?
No. It's a shame.
Love you guys. Ghost Among Us. Eddie has. Thanks, God. Ghosts. Amony. All right. Sorry. I gotta. What were we talking about? I was just trying to
we were
wrap
talking
up
about
Eddie there.
we were talking about quote unquote selling out.
Oh yeah, Musical Integrity.
Yes.
What is selling out? Selling out is doing something that you don't feel comfortable doing.
No, but it's going to make you a shit ton of money. It's going to make you very popular, but you're going to do something that's going to embarrass the fuck out of you.
I'm trying to think of some of the most embarrassing sellout moments in music history. I can think of one. Cherry Pie, yes.
That's a good one.
The best thing is, they told me didn't have a hit on the record, and they had to go. And now I'm fucking Cherry Pie guy. I'm judging Cherry Pie contests. Fuck me.
Yep.
That literally killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Made him so much. It's still played in every strip club to this day.
Of course. It's because of that goddamn music video, too.
Oh, God. He married the chick. I mean, everything about that.
Mm-hmm.
Got himself a hot chick, got married. And he drunk himself to his dead at 43.
Yep.
But if the devil was to offer you that right now, we're going to give you the number one song, the hottest chick, put you on the hottest tour. But then after that, your life will be over.
Yeah, the life as you know it is over. You become this guy now.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think who the biggest sellout, though, was. Nudo Betancourt from Extreme.
You're gonna have to classify. You're gonna have to clarify that one.
Okay. He played with Rihanna.
Right.
For 3 years.
Okay.
He's probably the greatest guitar player in the history of guitar players. and he's standing in the back. Nobody knows who he is, playing with Rihanna just for the money.
Right.
There's no artistic, but now he's on top of the world.
Sure, but yeah, would you classify that as selling out? Sure, I would say that's selling out. But again, at the same time, if you got a phone call one day that said, "Hi, I'm Rihanna's agent. Don't ask how I got your phone number. I want to pay you $1 million to be Rihanna's guitar player." So you want me to just stand there and play power chords for 2 hours? Are you going to pay me $1 million for that?
I think maybe.
Yeah. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm taking the money.
I'm trying to think. The bass player from Megadeth, James Lorenzo. He played with. K band did he play with back in the day? White Lion. And now he's the bass player of Megadeth. It's like, the check's there.
Oh yeah. It's there. You just have to. I guess you just have to turn the right heads, I suppose.
And if you want to make money as a live performer, you want to be in the music scene, you want to get in early and quick, become a bass player.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't even have to be good.
No.
You just have to have a bass.
Yeah, you just have to have a bass, and you have to know how to play root notes. That's literally it. Just play root notes in time, and you can play in any band.
Ever.
Ever.
You'll be working every weekend for the rest of your life.
That's what the bass player of Judas Priest has done for fucking 50 years.
Speaking of bass players and music news today, we got the big news that Rush is coming back.
Really?
With a chick drummer.
Now hold on. Who is the chick?
Let me put it up here really quick. She's a German.
Okay.
Let's see here. Official rock news. Come on. You know what I hate when guys are looking up shit and they're doing ba-ba, hey.
Doesn't stop you from doing it, though.
It usually just pops right up, and then when you need to see it, you can't find it. Okay, Annika Niles. Never heard of her.
No. No.
That was weird.
Familiar.
Do you know how many pissed off drummers there are right now?
Oh, for sure. For fucking sure.
Do you know how many guys are going, Rush is getting back together, just looking at their phone going, all right, any minute now.
Yep. Surely they'll call me.
Yeah, I don't know. Rush didn't sell out. They became huge.
Yeah, they became huge by just being who they were.
I mean, at one time, Rush put out a record. The second side of the record was one song. Yeah. Like 28 minutes fucking Jubilee.
And everyone loved it.
I think bands like Guns N' Roses, bands like Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they said you need to do this, they'd go, fuck you, we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Or if we're going to do it, we're going to fucking tear MTV apart, or we're going to act like assholes. Or I'm going to wear a gown to the Headbangers Ball for no reason.
Well, yeah, it's called the Headbangers Ball, so you got to dress up, right?
Yep.
Another one of my favorites is, I forget which music video it was, but there's an Iron Maiden music video where for some reason the camera crew insisted that they basically just mime their instruments. Like, so instead, like throughout the entirety of the music video, you could see that certain members have just like swapped places. and have just been bullshitting on the drums or bullshitting on the guitar and just singing along because it's not an actual live recording anyways, and they're just like, all right, fuck it then.
Fucking Judas, them guys, Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't take them seriously.
Why? Just because they're nerds?
The dragons and the thing that turned me off about Iron Maiden a couple of years ago, they were playing live and they stopped the show and they're like, I don't know who's smoking the pot, but I don't like the smell and it needs to stop or we're going to go home.
Bruce Dickinson is a fucking old man. He's probably following Ozzy at this point.
No, it wasn't. The bass player had the problem with the pot.
Still.
He's allergic. Well, if you're allergic to marijuana, I'm going to tell you something. Get the fuck out of the music business. It's not for you.
I mean,
it's like bitching that you have peanut allergies and you go get a job at the peanut farm.
Okay, fair. That I will say. But the thing about Iron Maiden is that it's a lot tougher and a lot more complicated to play than Judas Priest. But for some reason, Judas Priest and Iron Maiden are lumped into the same category.
Yeah, because they're both just gay.
Iron Maiden is awesome. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's one song, and it's about dragons and kings and stupid bullshit. And
no,
we all know
not.
We all know that Spinal Tap was based on Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it's based off Iron Maiden and Judas Priest and David Bowie and the Beatles. And like, it's based off of a bunch of different fucking shit.
No, but the guitar player straight up said that he was Bruce Dickinson. That's the character he was playing. They go
okay,
to
that
11.
character. Yeah, that character. Then yeah, sure.
They go to 11. Oh, we are here tonight on Too Stoned. We are not too stoned yet. Believe it or not.
No.
We are just comfortably numb.
Absolutely. We're about the halfway mark. We're almost there. I can feel it. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. It's almost there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gotten to be such a professional now that I know when the edible is going to kick in right at the right time where I can't even like move anymore. But we don't overconsume.
No, believe it or not, because we joke about overconsuming, it doesn't mean that we do. If we did overconsumed, then we wouldn't be able to do the show at all.
No. And by the way, all marijuana that me and Marco are ingesting tonight is medical prescribed by Dr. Papa Shango.
Yes, my brother, Papa Shango, who is an ND, by the way. Not an MD, an ND. Look it up.
Yeah. Yep. N-word dick. All right.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
All right. It is October, and we all know what we got to get our girlfriends or wives. Any woman over the age of 35, of course, is in love with this man.
Which is... oh, God damn it. I should have known. You are totally right. Anytime I see a woman with a Jack Skellington tattoo, I was just like, nope, that's bad news. Mm-mm.
Nope, she's on benzos, bro. On benzos.
Yep, she's damaged goods. Nope.
I don't understand it. I have tried to watch it. I've tried to watch it maybe 20 times and figure out what gets women so horny about this movie.
I don't know why women love it so much, but I mean, I like it. I watch it if it's on TV. You know what I mean? Like I watched it when I was a kid. I liked it, but I don't understand the fascination with it that goth women have.
It turns. I mean, like this movie keeps churning goth chicks out every year. It just doesn't stop. For 30 years. A 14-year-old girl will be at a slumber party with their little 14-year-old friends. They'll pop this in, and two of them will come out goth.
Yes.
Still.
Lipstick and fishnets and everything.
What can we do to? This is what is hurting our children. This is the most evil Halloween character ever.
Yes, and it's especially insidious because it pops up not just once a year but twice a year. Because this movie's given the goth bitches an excuse to come around during Christmas too.
And the amount of merch they're still selling.
Fuck it, how much money has Hot Topic made just on fucking Nightmare Before Christmas?
I went to. I think that's basically the only reason they're still in the mall anymore.
Right? It's just to sell fucking Jack Skellington like necklaces and earrings and T-shirts and stupid shit.
Have you been to Hot Topic lately?
Fuck no.
Okay, it's changed.
I've heard.
It's all fucking anime. I walked in today, and I was not today, but a couple weeks ago when I was in the mall here. Cruising for chicks.
Of course. Of course.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure Maryland's gonna love that one.
Cruising for. I went to go buy some hats, but anyways. You get lids. You got to go to the mall to go to lids. But I go, Hot Topic, cool. I'll get some, maybe some cool, Marilyn Manson shirts or something,
Right.
I walk in, it's just, there's no band shit no more. It's just all 100% anime.
Well, that's just disappointing.
So chicks are either into Jack Skellington or anime. Now, I know we know an anime lady.
Yes,
it's an anime.
And yes, I know several people who are into anime.
And I'm going to ask just once. Why? Is there some kind of drugs that I need to take before I watch it?
Here's the thing,
don't
though.
Get it.
Here's the thing. I don't get it either, but I have stumbled across some exceptions. And it's only because I have met people who say they love anime, and I flat out tell them to their face, you do realize that like 99% of what you watch is absolute shit, right? And they go, yes. So,
are they just say they watch it just because they want people to look at them in a certain light? Not that they actually enjoy it?
I really don't know. I think it's just because some people just genuinely find the Japanese culture and Japanese humor to be funny. Some of it is, but in general, like, there's very few anime that I have seen that people have recommended to me where I was like I said, like 99% of the time I get started on the third episode and I'm just like, I literally want to blow my brains out right now. Why am I watching this?
I mean, I've had girls over and, they tell me they're into anime and all that. And I'll, pop up Netflix or whatever I got. And throw some anime on. I sit there and they love it. And I'm just sitting there going, what are you getting? How are you getting anything out of this? But you have boobs. Oh, wait. Sorry, Marilyn. Never mind. We'll clean it up for tonight. Duly noted, bitch.
Okay. We'll clean it up starting tomorrow.
I will endure 2 to 3 hours of anime for adult relations. Let's just put it that way.
I'm sure you've been through worse.
The amount of crap I've watched with
bet.
women. Oh God, the amount of, because you know what? I always want to make them feel comfortable.
Of course. There's so many. I have this. I mean, you probably have the same thing where you bump into a chick and you talk music with them and they say something like oh yeah, I think I brought this up on a show before, but I was dating this chick at one point, and I was showing her that I could play guitar, and I'm just like, I could probably learn one of your favorite songs if you like. And she's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, what's your favorite band? And she goes, Rush. And I'm like, well, shit.
Oh, Rush.
Yeah, she really liked Rush. So
I've had periods in my life where I was the biggest Rush fan ever. And then I have other periods where I can't fucking stand them. So I don't know.
see, I had the reverse of that, where I couldn't stand Rush at first, but then I came around to like, okay, maybe they're not so bad.
And I'm starting to see myself listening to music from the 60s and the 70s because there ain't nothing new coming out that's not, let's be honest, this is just nothing fresh.
Not really. Really, the only thing that I have to look forward to, which, by the way, is coming out October 25th, is the new Mammoth album. It's going to be fucking sick. I'm excited.
That guy's fucking sick. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Like, every ounce of sperm talent that was in Eddie Van Halen's prick got put into Valerie Bertinelli. Shock collar just got me. Ah!
Yeah, there you go. That's where the shock collar would come in right there, yeah. His name is Wolfgang Van Halen, first of all.
That new song he came out where he's like tapping and just doing weird, where he's making fun of David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
is just insane. I mean, that guy, I would love to have just a tenth of that much talent.
Well, I actually stumbled across an interview that he did where I told this to my dad, and it blew his fucking mind, where he said, when it comes to finger tapping, you know, the solos of finger tapping, he says that there is only two types of finger tapping. There's hot for teacher, and then there's eruption.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. He's 100% correct.
He's and just not going out and playing Van Halen songs makes him 10 times cooler. See, there's
Absolutely.
another guy not selling out.
No. And literally, he's been fighting doing music like this for the longest time because he didn't want people to think he was riding on his dad's coattails. But then after his dad died and he was forced to play Van Halen, he realized, people realized, like, holy shit, this kid can play.
Yeah, I mean, when he went out and played bass with Van Halen.
Right.
Everybody's like, oh, he's not even playing. He's like, it's just bass. And I can sing. What do you mean it's not real? He goes, oh, the stories that him and David Lee Roth hated each other on tour.
Oh, I bet.
He got David Lee Roth's whores kicked out of the venue one night.
Ooh, yeah, that'd do it, I imagine.
But he thought it was just one of David Lee Roth's whores, but it was one of the main chick that does the payroll that lives in Los Angeles.
Oh.
And he said, basically the chick that signs all the checks for everybody in the band.
So he called her a whore.
These two chicks come walking in, they work for Van Halen, and he goes, get Dave's whores out of here. Tell him to go buy a ticket.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Yeah. And the whole time, Wolfgang was looking at it and pointing and laughing at him. Like, there's your horse, Dave. Look at they're sitting up there. And he's like, you know, she signs your checks, you dumb fucker.
Oh, God damn it.
But, you know, I was mad that they kicked Michael Anthony out of the band, but then, you know, the man's Van Halen, and if you got another Van Halen that can do it, you know, why not?
Yeah, if you got somebody that could even come close, then why not? If you can't have the first place, if you can't have the best, you'll have to settle for second.
And I think if you ask Michael Anthony, hey, would you mind if you know, we just did it without you and I get to play the last few years with Pops? you know. But David Lee Roth is awful. He can't sing.
No,
Never could.
not anymore. No,
He never
he
could.
never could. He was just loud.
He was just an act.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was just a really good front man. He had a very good stage presence, but he is not a good singer.
But speaking of Wolfgang, he has a really good. You should go check it out. We'll put a link here in the things. You should go check out his new video with the zombies, where his mom turns into a zombie at the end. It's great.
Yeah. That was great. I love that. Yeah,
And I love how he just answers it trolls. He don't give a fuck. He's just a cool guy.
for sure.
So much chill. So much chill. I bet that guy ends up in Hawaii. You wait and see.
Yeah, this album comes out, he makes millions, and he just ends up shacking up in Hawaii and makes ukulele albums.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still recording in his dad's studio.
I don't see
Or
why
he built
not.
his own. I don't think I could. If that was my dad's place, I don't think I could go record music there. You know,
You don't think so?
be weird, right?
I mean, sure, it would be weird, but I feel like I would use it as a, I feel like if it was my dad's studio and he died, I feel like my dad would prefer if I actually used the studio to continue what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, there's great stories about that studio. How they had to get a different refrigerator put in because the Schlitz Malt liquor tall boys, you couldn't fit enough of them in there.
Of course not. Like, of course not.
God, Alex Van Halen, every recording up until 1984 was completely smashed. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was playing drunk. It was drunk drumming. That's what it was.
Yeah, and Alex and Eddie would beat the shit out of each other all the time.
And old bitter Alex, he goes, if I was sober my whole life, I'd probably be the greatest drummer ever to live. He goes, you got to realize, I was a damn good drummer, and I was about 10% there.
That is a fair point. That is a fair argument to make. You've never seen me play sober.
I've heard stories about guys that are just better drunk.
Like Dave Mustaine was like that. He said that's happened to him many times, where he said that he would just get so fucking hammered that he would go out, do a whole fucking show, go back to his hotel room, pass out, wake up, and have no fucking memory of the show. Just be like, oh, I guess I did the show.
What time we go on tonight? You already did the show.
Yeah, we did the show.
That happened to me 2 nights ago.
You have no memory of the night before?
No, I did a show. I ended the show. Then I smoked a bunch of pot, and I'm like, oh, I probably should get a show together. Started to put another show together, and I look, and I'm like, what do you mean I can't do another live? I'm like, oh fuck, I did a show. Oh, okay. Maybe I should just maybe I should listen to it.
Yeah, I guess I'll listen to it.
I gotta get off this.
It must have been shit if I had so much more to say.
I don't know. Things are so tight now.
Yeah. But hopefully Halloween rolls around and things will be a little more lighthearted. Weirdly enough, lighthearted for Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the what do you call it, Halloween store today looking for costumes.
Oh, the Spirit Halloween?
Yeah, that place sucks.
Yeah, dude. That place used to be the shit.
It's like really bad. Like, it's just bad. I don't even. There's no like cool masks in there anymore.
No, they just sell the shit that you can get on Amazon, but it's like $10 more now.
These are for people I don't hang out with.
Right.
I don't know how to say, the people that dress up as a trash man, or a convict, or I'm trying to think of some of the other, a sailor.
Yeah, that's like office party shit. That's like going to a kid's Halloween party shit where you gotta dress up as something.
Yeah, and don't have your kids at the Halloween party.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're like doing like an event at the school or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I used to have a Halloween party. This is my first year, second year, because we couldn't have one in prison. But it's gonna be my second year not throwing a Halloween. Every year we throw a Halloween party, and there would be things going on there. Sorry, Maryland. Things things that make you feel good and bad.
Yes.
And they're openly out on the coffee table. There's medical marijuana smoke floating through the air.
Yes.
Legal
Secondhand
tobacco
medicinal.
smoke. Hasn't it said a one letter can ruin a whole fucking show? Isn't it crazy?
I mean, she put so much effort into it. We might as well give her a long and lengthy response,
It's like she gave us the Sheeny curse.
right?
Porch monkey for life. Clerks 2.
Yes, Clerks 2.
Right.
That's a reference.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there too early. All right.
Oh yeah.
What were we just talking about? Oh, about Halloween parties. So
Yes, right.
every year, like 2 or 3 people would show up with their fucking kids. You're like, what are you doing? There's fucking drugs in here. Get the fuck out of here. What are you, stupid? I don't want to get arrested.
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, obviously you didn't have on the invitation BYOD.
And, like, in what mind would you ever bring your children to my house?
No, I wouldn't bring your children over. I wouldn't bring my children over to your house in any capacity. I don't care if it's your goddamn birthday. I'm not bringing my fucking kids.
It's kind of known. It'd be a kind of a known fact.
Yes, when you make Johnny come to you, that way he is forced to be polite and cordial.
And one guy goes, "Oh, don't worry, he's cool." I'm like, no, he's not cool. He's 8.
Yeah,
It's not like you're bringing a guy we don't know over.
Yeah, he's literally a minor.
And then there's always some Halloween parties where there's the kids downstairs, the adults upstairs. I remember those as a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'd always sneak bottles down. We'd always steal the wrong liquor. We were one year getting fucked up on slow gin.
Oh God, that must have been fucking painful.
Oh, it was hard. You mix with a little 7-Up, it's fine. But, or you steal like a bottle of scotch when you're 14. 14-year-old taste buds and a scotch never mix ever.
Oh no, that shit will light your face on fire.
You sit and you watch them old men drink that shit like it's smooth. Well, yeah, because they've been drinking it for 50 years. They finally have gotten a taste for it.
Yeah, their tongue has gone smooth from bourbon.
Yeah, I mean, every Halloween ends up with me just blacked out, hoping I didn't commit crimes, and I go crazy on Halloween.
I think a lot of people go crazy on Halloween.
My thing is when I get fucked up, I'm going and stealing everybody's Halloween decorations.
What, do you just set them up in your place?
Yep.
Make them come and get their shit back?
I remember one year we stole so much shit. I was living in an apartment. This was when I was still in Wisconsin, my first apartment. We had stolen so much shit, you couldn't fit anything else in the apartment.
Oh God, you stole everyone's fucking shit in the whole complex.
No, I mean like through neighborhoods.
Why? What did you do with it?
Scarecrows and light up pumpkins and just every fucking anything in somebody's yard that wasn't attached, we took it.
What did you do with it?
I woke up the next morning. I believe that's November 1st.
Yes.
And I look over and there's a fucking scarecrow in bed with me.
Yeah.
And I walk out and there is just shit everywhere loaded through my apartment. I'm like, what in the fuck? Oh God, I thought that was a dream. I didn't know we actually did that.
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know what the fuck. I mean, then it appears to, well, this is kind of a felony sitting here now. This much shit. It's worth nothing.
Yeah, if I stole like a couple of these things, okay, it's a funny joke, but no, this is a lot of shit.
Ooh, I couldn't even make it to the kitchen.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Yeah, that's the problem with me on Halloween. I go nuts.
So then what did you do with them? There's no way you resold them.
Well, I had to take like 3 or 4 pieces a day and put them in a dumpster.
Right.
Couldn't throw them all in the same time.
Yeah, because then people would see you and get suspicious.
Oh God, what is this idiot? Of course, toilet papering.
Yeah, classic TPing, yes.
Done that. The write on people's cars with the soap pens. We've done that. Halloween streamer to somebody's house. Did all the classic stupid shit.
There's one that my dad told me that I never did this, but he told me this is something that he used to do when he was a little hooligan. If there was somebody that he especially didn't like, he would take a slice of tomato from just like a fresh tomato from the kitchen or whatever, take a slice of tomato and then just slap it on the roof of their car. So then overnight the sun will come up, and then as the sun will come up, it basically sort of cooks the tomato, but the juices that are on the tomato will seep through the paint.
That's right. All the acid.
Yeah, all the acid will burn through the paint, so then they'll come outside to go to work and go like, what the fuck, there's a tomato slice on my car. They'll take it off, and then boom, there's a big fucking circle of bare fucking hood. Gotta get that shit repainted, asshole.
I've never even thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a never mind. That's premeditated. Never mind.
Yes, this is purely for funny, silly, ha-ha purposes. This is educational purposes.
Yeah, this is all non-fiction.
Yes.
I mean fiction. Fiction.
Yes, fiction. This is all fiction.
Oh God. I'm trying to think what other mean shit we used to do. Nothing really too mean. It's Halloween, you know. You just got really drunk.
That, or just the standard, like put on a scary mask and jump scare people from just like jumping out of the bushes. You know what I mean? Just scaring people, fun stuff.
Yeah, I love it. Haunted houses are the best.
Absolutely.
All this week, I'm taking all my dates to haunted houses here in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has some awesome haunted houses. And
it's gotta have some awesome haunted houses, but I imagine it's gotta have some shit ones too.
It doesn't matter if they scare this chick you're with. You're getting laid 100% of the time. Haunted house, 100% of the time you're getting laid. It's the best date ever. It really is, because it scares them, but you're there to protect them. Now they feel more comfortable around you. Way more comfortable than they'd be sitting, at a bar or at a restaurant. No, you're there protecting this hot woman. It already gives them the caveman instincts of he's protecting me. And by the way, panties are off in a half hour after you go out the back door. Oh, I'm sorry, Marilyn. Jeez, I got to stop this.
Yes, but it's all scripted. It's all fake.
Yeah, that was scripted. I'm telling you guys, I'm batting 1,000% taking the chicks to haunted houses.
Yes, I'll take your word for it on that one.
The other thing you gotta do with women on first dates is make sure they're standing a lot, because women can't do two things at once. When they're sitting, they can listen, but if they're walking and kind of walking around and stuff, they can't do two things at once. They can't really listen or pay that close of attention to your flaws. Plus, if you make them laugh the whole time, they're squinting. They don't even know what you look like.
So what you're saying is keep them busy.
Keep them busy. Do activities where they're walking around, standing up, waiting in lines. You got to keep them up like horses.
Yeah, put the fucking horse blinders on them.
You got to wear them out, got to tire them up a little bit.
Yeah, like walking a dog.
When women are sitting down, they can think too much. You got to go with women not to think. That is the number one thing, is to get a woman not to think. And you'll have her for life. Or until the next morning.
That sounds easier said than done from a man who's been married multiple times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Just 3. Just 3.
3 counts as multiple.
I don't count the first one.
Okay, fine.
The second one, that was bad. That was, yeah. The third one, I thought the third one was going to last. I did.
Yes, but it sounded like you guys at least broke that one off on mutual terms, and then it didn't.
Yeah, and then she came on to expose me, and then she left. I don't know what. That was the last time we seen her on the network.
Yeah. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah, she's a battered lady,
Yeah, but that's what you like.
She dealt with me.
Yeah, she dealt with you
and didn't murder me. I mean, it was impossible.
Yeah, didn't the second one try to murder you?
Yes. So after that, anything's gravy.
Yeah, compared to that one, she was great.
Yeah, I don't know. I highly recommend. Women love Halloween. I suggest any Halloween activities, but haunted houses, that literally gets them squirting down there. It does.
Yeah, because women love to play dress up. That's all they do.
You scare the thoughts out of them. They can't think for a while after they've been scared. They're very simple creatures.
They're consistently inconsistent.
They're like, I can't figure out women. I figured out women a long time ago.
And then they updated.
Yeah, now I literally have to get the upgrade because I walk alone, man. I walk alone with my hands in my pocket, head down. Sad that this Halloween I'll be by myself, and ain't nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Me, however, I also will be alone. I also will be alone this Halloween. However, I will be hunting for Wendigos.
I don't even know when Halloween. What day does Halloween even fall on this year?
I think it falls on a Friday or a Thursday.
Okay. All right.
Let me double check that real quick.
It's got to be Thursday, Friday. Yeah. Too bad it's not on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Okay, Friday Halloween. That's gonna be great. That's 2-day Halloween.
For sure. 3-day weekend. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'll figure something out. I just don't want people in my house anymore. I'm done. Done with it.
From the stories you told me, and that's from what you've told me, that it sounds like a fucking nightmare scenario.
Yeah, somebody's just gonna die. Thank God no one's died up to this point.
It's gonna happen eventually, so you might as well just stop it now.
And it's like, well, I'm not going to intentionally ruin my shit so people can have fun. Fuck them.
Yeah, I invite you motherfuckers over to the house. You don't bring any snacks. You don't bring any drinks, and all you do is fuck up my shit.
Yeah, fucking burn holes in the carpet. Fucking, it's just shit everywhere. Nobody put anything in a trash can for some reason.
No, because after you have a few drinks, garbage cans don't exist anymore.
There's fucking 3,000 beer cans with cigarette butts in them.
Yeah.
The amounts of spills, people using curtains for napkins, vomit. They asked C.C. DeVille back in the day, back when Poison was like on the top of the charts and all that, back when they were like on top of the game.
Right.
They asked him, why is there no furniture or carpet in your house? He goes, because we got to hose it down in the morning.
Bada bing.
You see this? It first started in the House of Whores, and then it turned into the House of Horrors. I just want to keep the good energy in my house, even though that a man killed himself in my garage. You know?
Right. If you fill the house with good vibes, then it pushes the evil spirits away. That's how that works.
I still want a couple of people to come over with me, take some mushrooms, and sit in the garage and talk to them like I did that night. Again.
Yeah, you literally did a podcast where you did nothing to talk to him.
Oh, I don't know what to do anymore with the seances. But it is October, and it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's getting fucking cold. It's getting chilly. But that's what I'm here for, because it's killing off the fucking bugs. Thank God.
And I'll tell you one thing that let me down this holiday season, and that is the Halloween menu at Burger King.
Really? Why is that?
It's spectacular. Well, they took chicken McNuggets and made them into bats.
Okay.
They took mozzarella fries and just put them in a thing and called them Monster fries.
Mozzarella fries and bat chicken nuggets. Okay.
And then the Whopper has an orange bun with black seeds.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty lame.
And then some kind of runt purple weird raspberry bullshit ice cream thing.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty fucking lame.
It's just like Monster, put some Monster cheese on it, maybe. I don't know.
Isn't Munster cheese like extremely fucking stinky?
Yeah, they use it. If you get yourself a Little Caesars,
That's
pretty
not
much
Munster cheese.
It's 80% Munster.
No way that shit is Munster cheese. That shit is like processed garbage cheese. That's like 20% rat turds, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why they could call it Munster.
Oh, that's why.
It's like, how can they sell these pizzas so cheap? And then you look at the ingredients, you're like, oh. Why don't you just make a pizza with good ingredients and just charge me $10?
Yeah, I would rather pay the actual money to not poison me. Thank you very much.
I don't think people understand that. People will pay more for quality.
Exactly.
But when you pay for quality and get mediocrity, that's not even a word, dipshit.
Mediocrity is the word you're looking for.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What he said.
He said, we are, Monster cheese. Yeah, Monster. Is it just me? Or does everything suck food-wise lately?
Well, yeah, because everything sucks because they've had to figure out a way to marginalize it so that everybody likes it. not just so that most people love it and everybody else hates it because of some nitpicky bullshit way. They had to figure out a way to make it bland and servable to everybody so that it's passable and sellable.
I just want to know what they're doing to the beef that's so different than when I cook a beef hamburger at home. Why does it taste so different? You know? Why can't you just have a butcher send you some beef in the morning and make some burgers? How tough is that?
Because you can do that. My dad and I used to do that for a while. However, the thing about it though is that if you're going to place an order from a butcher, you're not going to place an order for like enough burgers for a week. No, you place orders that last you a fucking month. That's the only way that they will do business with you, is if you have to do big orders like that. So you better go through that fucking meat.
Yeah, I know a guy that started a place in Chicago called Kumia's Corner.
This has nothing to do with Anthony Cumia, right?
No, it's
Okay.
with a
I
C.
assumed. I assumed that was the case, but just wanted to be sure.
And he woke up one day and he's like, I can't fucking handle these fucking burgers anymore. I've had it. So he started a all death metal hamburger place.
A death metal what, he had like death metal bands perform at the venue?
No, it's just they got pictures of Slayer and they got like Slayer burgers and like Lamb of God chops, just like every metal band has a burger there, and then all they do is play metal. They got like a Motorhead barbecue burger,
Right, gotcha. Okay, so they just leaned into the heavy metal motif.
So he'd go to the butcher every morning and get like these ribeye steaks, and he'd grind his own beef in the morning, right?
Right.
And then he'd also stop at the butcher and get enough buns for the day. And then he'd make these burgers. He'd make just enough. And then when he sold out of burgers, he'd just close the place down. And he'd like an hour. He'd be out of burgers.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that for 2 years. Made millions of dollars. And then one day he's like, I don't really feel like getting up this early anymore.
Yeah.
And he goes, let me just check and see what Cisco has that's close to what I serve here. Uh-huh. And buns, oh my God, I could save this much money and I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. anymore? Oh, okay. Now you go to that place, it's the worst fucking hamburger you're ever going to find.
Yeah, because he ordered from the same, because he eventually broke and he had to order from the same shit everywhere else does.
That and your passion leaves you after getting up every morning at 5 a.m. to make burgers,
Yeah, to make it
to do
the
it
right way. Yeah. Or you could just place an order for buns and meat that will do just good enough, and you will still make the same amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really successful because of the theme or whatever, but yeah, it's just not the same anymore.
No. That happens. That's why you got to enjoy those neat locales when you can, because they're not going to be there forever. I'm pretty sure the ones that are going to be there forever are the ones that are like, the ones that we know are going to be there for fucking ever. There's not going to be a lot of those little hole in the wall spots anymore.
Yeah, all them guys that do the barbecue restaurants and they start out, they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And before you know it, you're getting beef jerky thrown at you at the end. Fuck you.
Yeah, because nobody knows how fucking hard it is to run a barbecue shop.
When you first start, I'll get up at 3 a.m. and make barbecue every day. I could do it. I love barbecue. A year later, you're like, fuck. What's Cisco's number?
Exactly. Give me Cisco's number right the fuck now. I'm sick of this shit.
And for those of you who don't know who Cisco is, Cisco basically about 80% of our food supply comes from that one company now. You should be scared, but nobody cares.
No, nobody cares because it's already too late. What's the point of worrying anymore?
And every burger you go to, you're like, oh, okay, a Cisco burger. Okay, all right. I know exactly what it's going to taste like, and it's going to suck.
Yep.
Fuck Fuddruckers. Fuck that place grinding their own meat in front of you. Fuck that. We don't want none of that. We don't want fresh hamburgers. Fuck that.
No, I don't have time for that shit. I want my food now.
I used to go in that place and they used to have a fucking cow hanging there. They would be chopping the cow up right in front of you there at Fuddruckers.
That's how fresh it was. You could look at your food in the face.
Place was crazy back in the day, and now it's almost extinct.
I'm surprised it's still around, to be honest.
The one in Vegas is open some of the time. You got to catch them on a good day.
Well, I mean, at least it's still around. Do they still have the cow or no?
No, they got rid of the cows, I think, about almost 20 years ago.
Damn.
But I remember going in there, and they would bake the bread fresh. They would literally butcher the meat there. They would. It was the freshest, and you could put whatever you want on the burger. How does that fail?
Because time. It's the killer of everything involving food is time.
Time and shelf life.
Time and shelf life, yes.
Well, we are here. It's October. We're getting ready for the big Halloween celebration. So we're going to be doing it Tuesday before the Halloween. And we're going to dress Marco's dog up this year.
Yes, I'm going to dress her up. She's going to be a pretty little princess. Aren't you, dog?
I'm sure she really would enjoy having costumes put on her.
Oh, yeah. She would love being a pretty little fairy, huh?
Have you ever dressed your dog up for Halloween?
There was one time that we tried, and our dog literally tore it to shreds.
She's like, no, fuck off.
No, I'm not wearing this shit. Get this fucking thing off me.
Yeah, I think that's animal abuse. There's no need for the costume with the dog.
I mean, unless the animal likes it. I've seen videos where there are some animals that like wearing those outfits. Yeah, like, if the dog likes it, then sure, go ahead. I don't fucking care. But yeah, dressing up your dog like as a living teddy bear, like, yeah, that's abuse.
This is pure abuse. Oh, that came out. The mac and cheese portable on the way over here. All right. We are live tonight, and my brain's still a little shook up because we had a party last night.
Indeed, we did.
It was crazy.
My head's still a little hazy from last night. We went on for a lot longer than I expected to.
I was like, oh, cool. Wow, this is cool. I got done super early tonight. And I looked at the time. I'm like, we're 40 minutes past what we normally do. What the hell happened?
I know. We had so much to go through, and yet there is still so much to see. I was like, I literally don't have enough time.
So thank God the digital fairies have proof of what happened last night. Because tell you what, I don't remember much.
No, me neither. Thank God we have some proof of what happened.
I know we talked to that globe for a while.
All right, so we're gonna hit invite all.
Oh, everybody's invited,
what sort of
baby.
party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up
Orgy.
for quiet conversation.
Where is the orgy button on this thing? Okay.
Oh, sorry, Marilyn. That's a little misogynistic there again.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember that. Maybe that wasn't the best clip to open after reading that email.
But I wanted to bring up a point before we go to the next clip. When guys are together and there's no women around, we talk like this. Believe it or not, no matter how cool you think your husband is when he's around you, we're like little kids, men, right?
Yes.
When you're around your parents, you don't swear and you behave. But the second you're out with your buddy Eddie out on your bike, block up the street, you're like, fuck them cunts.
Absolutely, every time.
This is how people talk to each other. I hate to tell you that. It's not all, roses and political correctness.
Yeah, not everybody wants to be politically correct. Not everybody wants to be lectured. Some people just want to be stupid for 2 hours.
It's 2025. We're mad.
Yeah. It's
We
2025. Everybody has the right to be stupid.
We want to eat good food and hang with cool chicks that don't bother us. Like you, Marilyn. All right, next clip from last night, trying to figure out what happened.
Thing he could defeat is a glass of warm milk. Ha! I got head lice bigger than you, Junior. You always down until...
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah. Only one way to settle this.
Oh shit!
Jesus!
Party started.
Oh fuck!
Damn!
I don't have time to
Damn, Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe!
Good. Yeah, you got lucky.
No, I wanted to keep going. I wanted to see who got knocked the fuck out.
Wow, that's me instigating the fight for once.
Couple of jocks hanging out.
Yeah, just having a headbutt contest. Why
Right?
did Shepard
Holy
stop that? I'm sober, and I say, that's a lie. I'm not sober right now. I retract my statement. Carry on.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. This is the best part of the whole night. I do remember this for some reason. I don't know why. Meow.
Right? Holy shit!
Cat bite. Ooh.
Ladies, I see we've all gotten enough to drink.
Relax, Shepard. I'm not gonna smear the walls with her this time.
And I couldn't possibly think of anything worse to do to her than that haircut.
Oh shit!
My hair and I have been fighting Croots and Marauders on the front lines of this war. Meanwhile, you got your big bubbly butt kicked by some guy with a sword.
You see, Shepard? Best of friends.
What do you think? Do we support conflict or do we support friendship?
Conflict.
Conflict? Alright.
Jack, Miranda's still...
Let's see them rip their fucking hair out.
Yeah. No, let's egg this on. I want to see how this plays out.
I just want to, promote, Jack looks extremely like Taya Valkyrie.
Yes, as you've mentioned many times.
And she is offering a new cologne.
Is she now?
Called Seed.
Interesting choice.
She likes to spread her seed all over you. Check it out at TayaValkyrie.com. All right. Moving along. Now, I got a little jealous today. I got a little upset. I ain't gonna lie. Felt a little lonely. Felt a little misplaced. It's hard to think of my little buddy Marco, doing things without me. It's tough. It's like, how can he go out on his own without me?
My own thrall is stabbing me in the back.
He's slowly gaining his confidence, and he'll become a successful streamer.
It's happening all over again.
I'm just practice so he can do his good show when I'm not around.
I thought I was milking him for content this whole time.
Who knew?
It turns out the tables have been turned.
I knew he was talented. I just didn't think he knew it.
I thought I was the puppeteer.
When I met this guy, he had no confidence, no broadcasting abilities. No, I'm kidding. I
wouldn't say you were wrong. I literally just jumped into this going like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go.
Let's just start a show for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it once, see if it's good. 95 into it now.
I can't believe we're almost at 100, dude. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, 100's going to be off the hook.
Oh, I can't wait.
But, to my dismay, I ain't gonna lie, I cried a little bit when I watched my buddy little Marco out doing it without me.
Heal. And invulnerability.
What the hell?
And fucking unload!
Sounds like he's having way more fun without me.
Fucking die already!
Listen to this guy!
Holy shit! The power of Christ compels you! Oh!
Jesus!
That fight was so fucking tough.
I love that you're level 5 fighting a fucking horror show. Yeah, no shit!
What fucking game was that, for fuck's sakes?
That game is called Forgive Me, Father, which is it's an indie game that so you know Doom, like the original Doom.
Yeah.
So it's Doom. It's basically Doom, but instead of demon slaying, it's H.P. Lovecraft Eldritch horror.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I was fighting a giant fleshy wall tentacled thing, is because that was the first boss of the game.
With crosses and Bibles and priests. Oh my.
Yeah. The cross heals you. That book is actually the Necronomicon, and it gives you brief invincibility. And like, yeah, it's a fucking wild game. But yeah, if you like H.P. Lovecraft Eldritch horror stuff, then I will be streaming that every Tuesday and Friday, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on at MarcoV193 on Twitch. And also, for more Mass Effect, Mondays, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, actually, next Monday will probably be our last stream of playing Mass Effect 3, and we will be moving on to the next game I have on our list, which is Dead Space, which, for those of you who know what to expect, and it's going to be a good one. And for those of you who don't, like Johnny, you're in for a treat.
Can I get those on my Oracle?
Your what?
The Oracle?
The Dead Space?
No, the video game feed on the Twitch. Can you Twitch on your Oracle?
Oracle? I don't fucking know. Maybe.
No, it's not an Oracle. It's an Oculus.
You know what? I knew that was what you were talking about the whole time, but I didn't bother to correct you because I was like, no, I know what you're talking about.
That'd be cool to watch it on that.
I don't think Dead Space is VR compatible. I don't think.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the best. I'm sure people would have a fucking seizure if it was VR compatible.
I don't like VR anything. I really don't.
It depends.
It's cool for, once in a while.
Right.
But like to play all your main game system on that constantly day in and day out, I think your brain would explode.
Yeah, every time I've played a VR game, I'm always just like, yeah, this would be really cool if I like walked into an arcade and I played this. You know what I mean? But this isn't really like a video game. This isn't like Mass Effect. You know what I mean? It's like it's more of like a fun little arcade game that you would play. Like get the high score or complete the level. You know what I mean? Is like it still needs work.
Yeah, it still needs a lot of work. I remember the Wii thing where you could play baseball and all that. That was fun for about, I don't know, 2 days.
I don't know what you mean, man. We played the fuck out of that.
That stupid tennis game.
Yeah, we played the fuck out of that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big motion kind of guy. I'm playing video games. I want to be sedentary.
Yeah, because you move like a sloth, so you don't have the reaction time that you would like.
No, I'm very slothy. Very slothy.
Very slothy, yes.
Like today, it's like, his pants are dirty, but I would literally have to take the belt off of those pants and put them in a new pair of pants. And that's going to take and I asked myself, how long is that literally going to take? About 35 seconds? The fuck is your problem?
Yeah, like literally less than a minute at most.
As I'm driving to 7-Eleven, I have a bad addiction to the jalapeno chili cheese dogs. I can't stop eating them.
Oh, dude, you're gonna shit your guts out.
Oh, every day for like the last week, that's been breakfast.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I just love them,
I guess, but not for breakfast, man. That can't be good for you.
I know it can't, right? But it gets you going.
Yeah, so why don't you get some capsaicin and just drop it on your tongue then?
Maybe get some Metamucil.
Yeah, Metamucil, or fuck, just get some hot sauce. And that was something that I used to do. I used to just drink hot sauce if I ever got my nose stuffed up or whatever. I would just eat something hot, and it would clear out my sinuses. It'd be like, oh fuck, I'm good to go now.
I was always told if you're getting sick to have sex, and it cures you.
Who told you that?
Me.
Yeah, I don't think that's a credible source.
Oh, usually instead of chicken soup, I usually drink pussy juice. No, sorry, Marilyn. We're getting towards the end. YouTube's a little more friendly towards the end.
Usually.
Oh my god. A lot of wives' tales. Another thing, some prepared material I forgot to get to. Mark Sanchez.
Oh yeah,
you heard about
Mark
this?
Sanchez. What happened to him?
So reports were Saturday night that he was there to call the football game between the Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts, and he was in Indianapolis to call the football game. He used to play for USC, and he was with the Jets sometime. He was the only man to ever receive a butt fumble.
Right. Okay.
Where he literally landed into a guy's ass and the football came out.
Yeah, he ran into a dude's ass and knocked himself unconscious.
Yep. It fumbled the ball.
Fumbled the ball.
It's not a good NFL career to say the least, but now he's calling football games, and there was a report Saturday night that he was stabbed and in a hospital in critical condition.
What, just like after the game?
No, this is before the game. That night he was out. This is at 1:00 in the morning, Saturday night, or Sunday morning, I guess, early Sunday morning. And he got stabbed. Taken to the hospital, on life support. I guess he's fine now.
Jesus Christ.
So the next day he wakes up and he's handcuffed to the bed. They're charging him with assault and attempted murder.
What?
There was some guy apparently there in a box truck doing the grease trap thing. Where the trucks come and suck up the grease.
Right.
That's the guy's job, and he was blocking an alley or something, and then he got all pissed off and started throwing punches at the guy, this Mark Sanchez guy, to this old guy. 68 years old. Sanchez is 38. Top physical shape, NFL quarterback shape,
Right.
And he's beating the shit out of the guy, so the guy pulls out some mace, maced him, and then he fucking stabbed him.
Jesus Christ.
So now they're charging him with felony attempted murder because he was drunk and I guess just beat the shit out of this old man. Just crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna. At first, it sounded like he got mugged or something, but no, he was beating the shit out of an old dude who was trying to defend himself. But yeah, you maced him and then you stabbed him.
Yeah. And the guy,
Sounds like
they showed.
sounds like a bitch move to me. I feel like if you maced him, that was good enough.
Yeah, they showed the guy in the hospital, and man, woo, boy, he got the shit beat out of him. Not
Yeah,
Sanchez, the old man.
he's all right though. I'm sure maybe a few bruises.
No, his face is all cut up, and he's fucked up. Like his bones are broken, and like he would have killed him if he wouldn't have stabbed him. It was literally self-defense, which raises a question: how fucked up you got to beat up an old man?
To beat up
What's
an
wrong
old
with
man,
you?
to beat up an old man and then not remember it.
And I looked up. The guy makes $237,000 working 3 hours a week, a year.
What the fuck is this dude just wandering around at 1 a.m. drunk as fuck, beating up old dudes for?
No security, nobody with him, just out
No
by himself.
bodyguards? Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, the first came out that he pulled an Uber driver out of because he fucked up his food. That was the first report. That wasn't even close to being right. I could see that. Ever get a stupid Uber Eats delivery?
There ain't no Uber Eats out here. You kidding?
It's like, this isn't even my fucking name. What are you doing? What the fuck? Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, God. But anyways, that's what happened. That's the truth. So he's going to jail. Probably for a long time. Lost his job. But the funny thing is like Fox News got on. They're like, he was a victim of a horrible attack last night. And they're like, yeah, he started it.
Yeah, he got attacked because he started the first attack. He threw the first fucking punch. The first punch was for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, I don't know what a man with sucking a grease trap with a box truck could possibly do to beat him up.
I really don't know. I really don't.
Goddamn drinking.
Yeah,
why would
it's got to be.
I mean, if you're a public figure, why are you going to random bars in the middle of the night?
Well, I mean, he is the butt fumble guy, right?
I mean, have you seen? They showed a list of all the chicks that he's been with. Mamma mia! Woo! He's top shelf.
So I heard you aren't scared of running into men's asses.
Nope. Eva Longoria.
Jesus, really?
Scarlett Johansson.
Fuck.
I mean, like the top. You name a hot chick, he's banged her. Like he's that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Quarterback, pretty boy.
The butt fumble guy.
So is that CTE? He went all OJ on a guy? Just started wanting to murder somebody out of the blue, like Jason from Friday the 13th?
I don't know if he wanted to murder him. I think he was just drunk as fuck and went into a blind fury.
I mean, I can mention an old 70-year-old guy from Indiana, how he would talk to a pretty boy like that.
Yeah. I'm sure he might have had a remark or two that he passed on him, and maybe he's a football fan and he recognized him, and he probably made a butt fumble joke, and he might have heard might have been the last straw, and he tried to kill him. We don't know.
He could have dumped hot grease on his face and turned him into the fucking Two-Face.
Yeah, he could have severely burned him. We don't know all the details yet, but yeah, that's fucking wild.
And by the way, In what world would you think that a man that drives a box truck that collects grease would need to carry a knife and pepper spray to protect himself? Is there a lot of grease robberies? What the fuck?
I'm surprised he didn't get shot, to be honest.
Who is harassing the grease man?
Fucking crackheads.
What are you going to get from him? He's got a truck full of grease.
Crackheads don't need a fucking reason. They're crackheads.
If you have to bring weapons to your job, you might want to rethink what you're doing, right?
Are you saying that if you were a truck driver, you would carry a knife and not a gun?
I guess there was that much beef. I would have a piece on me, I guess. If there's a grease beef. There's a rival grease gangs coming after him.
You don't understand how stupid people are when they're desperate.
Yo, those are the pork grease dudes. This is beef grease rules.
Get this chicken grease out of my neighborhood.
We got more grease than we know what to do with.
We're swimming in grease.
Take your weak beef grease and get your ass out of here with your tallow.
Go dump that into the river like the rest of us.
fucking grease wars. It's just you never understand. Just you would never be able to like make that up.
No, you couldn't have made that shit up if you tried. That the dude who it unintentionally created the butt fumble would just end up getting stabbed in self-defense.
People like that just go through life with stupid following them.
Yeah, it really is. That dude, and like you said, even though he's pretty much known for one of the funniest fuck ups in NFL history, he still managed to make it work, and it still wasn't enough.
Nope. Hottest women, millions of dollars. You're an asshole. It's just an asshole, and no matter what you put on top of it, it's still going to be an asshole.
Yeah, and not only that, he ended up getting the best fucking retirement gig an NFL fucking athlete could ever ask for, which is still be in the game, calling the game.
Yeah, literally 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even the main broadcast guy. He's just the guy who goes, yep, that might have been good. He wasn't even like the main guy. He's just like, yep, looks good to me.
Yeah, dude. I get paid money to do that shit easy.
Well, what he needs to do is throw the ball farther.
Yeah, he should have thrown the ball like a yard further. Yeah, according to this measuring stick I got.
And it doesn't matter what happens in the future, he's done.
Yeah, he fucked up. He fucked up all of his money. Yeah, like, is he married?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember him marrying anybody. So, yeah, I'm sure. So he might not lose half of his shit, but he's going to lose a chunk of his shit just trying to pay off the fees and the lawyers and shit. I'm sure.
Oh, not to mention that man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. For the fees, you got to pay for that dude's fees. You got to pay for the lawyer's fees. You got to go to jail. You got to fucking pay the fines. Yeah, that dude's fucked.
Yeah, he's gonna get out of jail with nothing.
Or
nothing.
Or not nothing, and like nothing from what you fucking had. And good luck getting your fucking job back.
Yeah, that's the problem. Growing up in high school and just when you go to like sports bars and shit, the jocks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know the jocks.
Yeah.
The guys still thinks that maybe they could scratch a NFL season at age 47.
Right.
Still think maybe if they could just get that one break.
If there was a scouting agent that watched me play football at my grandson's birthday party one time.
And if it's just one guy like that, one jock, he's great. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a sports nerd at that point.
cool guy. You know, he's fibbing a little bit. Yeah, I smoked pot once. Yeah, but cool guy, right?
Sure.
Then the second guy shows up, second jock guy in the party, and then all of a sudden they start getting a little uppity.
Well, yeah, then it becomes a contest.
But still tolerable.
Yeah,
but now
there's 3. Now there's a crowd. Then it gets out of hand.
Once the third jock shows up and the drinks start flowing, problems are going to happen.
Yeah, and then they just keep showing up.
Before you know it, there's 20 jocks drunk, wanting to rip the bar out, wanting to do the dumbest drunk shit ever.
Yeah, doing the dumbest drunk shit ever, or wanting to fight each other over some petty shit. You know, like spilling blood over fucking football disputes to actually change anything.
And I remember sitting there and some of those going, that's funny? What are they laughing at? Why is that funny? It's literally like watching monkeys at the zoo.
Right.
What's he playing with his poop? Why is that guy taking his pants off? What's funny about that? You know, you're gay. You were the most gayest shit ever for being the most homophobic people.
Right? Yeah. They literally do locker room interviews. That's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
I love that when that chick went in the time the guy's hog was slapping.
It's a fucking locker room. What did you expect?
There's naked men in a locker room. Really? How come we can't send guy reporters into the women's locker room?
Yeah. Why is that?
Equal rights, everybody.
Exactly. Either it's fair for everybody or it's fair for nobody.
Everybody thinks that's hot, but I remember a movie with Sarah Silverman. Did you ever see that where she was naked in the shower?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was her, Helen Mirren, that old lady, and a bunch of old women in the locker room showering naked. And it was the most unsexual thing I've ever seen. It made me look at Sarah Silverman differently.
Fucking gross.
It's got Seth Rogen's wife in it. Wrote it and directed it. And they're all in the shower. And I'm like, oh my God. That dream of my life of seeing naked women in a shower. Not so good.
That might be why she did that.
She had the biggest bush I've ever seen in my life. The Silverman bush. Oh my God. All right, I think we are almost there. I know I've been too stoned for about a half hour.
Yeah, you've been too stoned for about a half hour, and I can feel myself starting to fade away a little bit. I can feel my eyes starting to close.
And we want to thank Marilyn for the constructive criticism.
Very constructive criticism.
And every response I made tonight was sarcastic. If you can't figure it out, well, then you probably should just change your name to Karen.
Exactly, Carolyn.
This is how guys talk. Some people talk in real life. I hate to tell you this, honey. I'm not all politically correct. We don't all have the right words to say.
Yes,
and that's what makes America great.
Exactly. Even though, despite my best efforts of trying to make Johnny passable to people like yourself, it sometimes fails miserably because at the end of the day, Johnny is what people should be, which is that we should have the freedom to say what we want when we feel like it without fear of repercussions of what we say. You know what I mean? And you should have the freedom to say it. It doesn't mean you believe it. It doesn't mean that you stand on it. It doesn't mean you're gonna fucking die on it. But am I going to fucking get my ass kicked over something stupid I said? No. It's some stupid shit. That's why I said it, because it was stupid.
Exactly. We're on drugs.
Yes.
Do you understand that? And if you don't want to be like this, don't do drugs, kids. We're helping.
Yes, we have. Yeah, that's the other thing. We have never advocated for anybody under the age of 18 or 21 to be smoking. We've said many times that this show is a PSA on not to smoke. For those of you who don't.
Yeah, you turn into a guy like me, a womanizing loser.
Oh,
well, all
so
I do
sad
all
for
day
you.
is do whatever I want and have the time of my life. But I feel bad about it.
Yeah, you sound real upset about that. You sound real sad and torn about that.
I'm a real loser. Hey, maybe I am. Who cares?
Maybe to some. Sure, maybe.
I ain't never going to see that lady in my life.
No, probably not.
It's probably some lady I already knew. I'm going to be honest with you, but I don't know. I think somebody with that long of a rant's probably on methamphetamine, but that's just my theory.
Or diet meth.
Yeah, he's on that the prescription stuff.
Or maybe they've been chewing on Tylenol a little too long.
We also learned that Marco's seeing other people tonight. Just cool, it's cool.
I don't know, Johnny. Maybe if you would get up at fucking noon, you could join me.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to be like all my exes.
No, I just noticed that you were having a lot of fun, and you didn't seem to think about me at all.
Yeah, you didn't text me or call me for 3 hours. What were you having fun?
Yeah. Isn't that what you do when you have fun?
Oh, that doesn't count. I'm just here to make your life miserable.
Oh, right. Of course. That's how that works. I'm sorry.
Before we leave tonight, my final thought and my pet peeve.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll hear Marco's final thought and pet peeve. And then we're going to go do some evil things because it's Halloween.
Close. Ever so closer.
Tonight, I am going to sacrifice an Angelo's pepperoni pizza that I'd ordered before the show.
Sacrifice it how?
I'm going to eat it. The whole thing.
Ah, I see.
But my pet peeve of the week. When did we have to start tipping for pizza that you pick up at the fucking store?
Yeah. You're going to tip it. I'm going to tip you $3 so that everybody in that store gets 50 cents.
Come on, guys. And he's my buddy,
Right.
But he does have the best pizza. I got to be super killer to him because I don't want him to make me a fuck you pizza.
Right. Yeah, that's the last thing you want is to get fussed over just because you forgot to tip somebody one time.
And remember when you order it 10 minutes to closing, you get that fuck you pizza? That pizza's never good.
Yep.
But that's my pet peeve. I'm sick of tipping everybody. My final thought is just pay your employees enough. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I guess my final pet peeve of the week. I guess my pet peeve of the week is that despite the age that we live in, where everybody has a smartphone and we have an app for everything, there are still people that don't understand that your McDonald's app or your KFC app or your Burger King app or whatever, it was not made by that fucking store that you go to pick up your food at. I do not understand why people don't fucking get that and they go to a fucking fast food place to bitch about tech support for an app. It's like, do these people look like they fucking code for a living?
I had a guy at Wendy's once goes, dude, the app sucks. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
And I said, just I'll pay for it. I'll just pay the full price. $2 extra. I'm not really worried about the $2. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I got it. Like he's gonna go back and change the code in the back.
Yeah,
on the
it's
website.
it's literally a third party that makes the fucking app, and they think that bitching at the people that actually work at the fucking building is going to do anything. Like they have a fucking code monkey just in the back placing the orders or some shit.
Yeah, every single location is responsible for that tech.
Yeah, it's so and it's everywhere. It's every fast food place. There's always somebody bitching about the app, and there's like, it's the app said that the food will be ready 20 minutes ago. Well, guess what? The app is fucking guessing. There isn't a supercomputer in every fucking thing. This isn't Back to the Future where you put a pill in the fucking machine and hit the pizza button.
And I ain't gonna lie. I've ordered shit online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went and picked it up, got home, and it was wrong. And I'm like, motherfucker, these fucking assholes. This is the last time I'm going down there. And they're like, what'd they get? And I pull up the app, and it's like, oh my God, I got exactly what I ordered. Motherfucker, I fucked this up. Oh my God, I'm too high to be ordering food online.
Yeah, because you can't type to begin with.
Oh, fuck, dude, I did this. I fucked the order up, not them.
How many times
I remember pulling a $10 bill out of my pocket, slipping to him and said, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. And I walked out.
That is the appropriate response.
I was literally going to burn the place down. I was so mad.
That was the correct and appropriate response. Like, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Here is $10. I will leave now.
That's my new thing. $10 will always fix any problem.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. And if sorry isn't good enough, here's $10. Go get some gas or something.
Because I came in hot.
Yeah. I came in swinging, and apparently it was for no reason.
I remember a couple of weeks ago, too, in my car, I take a drink of my Coke from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the motherfuckers gave me diet. And then I was about ready to turn around. I'm like, no, take another drink, idiot. You filled the cup. I put the Coke in myself.
Your first reaction is to blame other people. It's your own damn fault.
That's what we're at. All right. I think we're almost lost you.
Huh? What? Did you lose me?
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, no, we were good. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You fucking, yeah. You're responsible for the app.
Yes, I'm responsible. I'm the reason why Rumble Studio fucks with us sometimes. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Like the guys that used to call the TV stations and complain about Matlock. Why is there a black guy on my television?
Right.
All right, I think we did it.
Yep, another show in the books.
And next week, somebody could send an email that's nice at marijuanahappyhour@gmail.com. We don't mind nice stuff. You can be nice once in a while.
Sure. Being nice is always an option. It's not fun, but it's an option.
I decided to start complimenting people this week. It's Tuesday. I've been doing pretty good. 2 compliments, 2 days.
Okay. Good. That's progress.
I'll say, nice. I got a nice told this lady, I go, nice decision on those jeans. That was a good decision. You went to the store and bought those because those look great on you. And she looked at me like she was going to tell me to fuck off, and she just looked at me in the eyes and she goes, thank you. I was like, see? There are nice guys that are not trying to fuck you. I was just being nice, but those jeans look great on you.
I'm just letting you know. I'm thinking about it. I'm not saying it. Just letting you know. I've noticed.
And Angelo today, I went in and go, oh, what did you lose a couple pounds there, tough guy? Yeah, we working out in the gym again? Get the fuck out of here, Johnny. Say something nice once a day. It's pretty easy.
Pretty simple.
Walk around with a stick up your ass. Smoke some weed. That's all I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much it.
We think Marco might have switched to Marco's smoking that natural shit.
Yeah, I'm smoking that no BS cannabis, and this shit is
no joke.
Yeah, no BS, no joke. This shit is good.
So he will run the credits, and I'm going to find a set, and then when you're done, I'm going to hit go, and we're out of here.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for listening, and yes, even you, Marilyn, because obviously you listened to some of the show. But thank you everybody for your time, and thank you for listening. We hope that you have a wonderful October, and we cannot wait for episode 100, and of course for the Halloween episode. It's going to be fucking great. Please, like Johnny said, email him at marijuanahappyhour@gmail.com, or you can message us on X at marijuanahappy or at MarcoV193 with 2 E's. And also, as you saw from the Twitch streams earlier, every Monday, 10 p.m., me and Johnny play a game, and then every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 12:30 p.m. at MarcoV193 on Twitch. And, of course, don't forget, MHH, Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music. It's essentially every song that Johnny has ever played throughout the entire 14, 15 plus years that he's been a podcaster. And I know that doesn't seem like it's possible, but it is. Trust me, it is. I've done it. I've put in the effort. Don't you dare tell me it's not fucking possible. I did it. It's an entire day's worth of music. It'll keep you busy. Trust me, you'll love it. It's a great time. Thank you once again, and we will catch you next week for more bullshit, more stone shenanigans on yet another glorious Tuesday.
On the news, a rare dime hidden for decades sells for over $500,000. An extraordinary rare dime whose whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s.
Every time it makes me crack up. Every time.
$500,000. Who needs dimes?
Oh, this song is too good. I hope it never dies.
Sticky, icky, icky. Ooh, ooh.
You want to thank Eddie for hanging out, and of course, Pause Reality. I don't know what happened to him, but he was there earlier.
Subscribe to that so funny.
Sticky, icky.
Everybody else?
Sticky, icky.
Thank you.
Yes, all you lurkers who have us on in the background, and those of you who listen to us after the fact, we notice you and we appreciate you.
Watch out for the National Guard in Memphis.
That's the real dime.
Yeah, they ain't fucking around.
You don't need fucking Franklin D. Roosevelt. You need that. You need that Abraham Lincoln.
Stop creating that propaganda music in your basement.
Fucking Gettysburg Address and shit. You know
Don't step on the grass,
you need that
Sam.
shit that frees the slaves, motherfucker.
Underground Railroad shit.
Sticky, icky. Sticky, icky.
This might be the worst outro screen in the history of podcasting. This is really
Abraham Lincoln.
needs to be updated.
Sticky, icky.
Maybe. Maybe something more Halloweenish.
Yeah. You need that Underground Railroad shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to smoke that. You need fucking, yeah, that's what you.
Next week.
Absolutely, brother. We'll see you.
It's
What?
A rare dime hidden for decades sells